InGen has a bunch of ways to stop DD from recurring and just basically just poke down Daredevil. Like, Wukong is usually a stronger fighter than InGen, but in that matchup, Daredevil has a way better interactions into Wukong than with InGen. So I think here, if Hayns wins this, which it should be pretty favored for Daredevil, hopefully, but it's definitely still winnable for Yennenga, then Daredevil gets out, and then it's interesting. We'd be looking towards Winter Soldier. I think the entire goal of Haynes' draft is to beat Yennenga twice. Yeah, this is a bad matchup for Phara0n1k. Is Winter Soldier good into InGen? Isn't that... I'm not sure if that's like a winning matchup for Winter Soldier or if it's like evenish. Actually, Winter Soldier beats both characters handedly. Actually, I didn't know about that with the InGen, but it would make sense. He just always maneuvers and blocks with reprogram. It's hard to kill him as InGen. And the heal sometimes goes off on attacking the workers. Oh yeah. Okay. Actually, very interesting that Haynes goes off with a full... Whoa, huh. Undefended into the archer. Well, no matter where Daredevil attacked there, would have still be attacked by Yennenga or the other archer here. So it's fine. And technically Daredevil did play defense. Wow, that's perfect interaction for Yennenga though. Skirmish into feint. It's always the punish that you want to see if you're Yennenga here. And then yeah, okay, Master of the Hunt. This is how you want to do it. And you get to pin Daredevil here. Or no? I think you do it, no? Oh, we actually don't. The hand counters are over here to the side. Oh. Yes, they do a bit of flying there. And 1 damage. Yeah, Yennenga has to turbo send it in this matchup. Damage Daredevil enough that eventually when Daredevil has to go in for Devils, gets punished hard with point blanks and stallion charges. And then more attacks from Yennenga. Okay, now, yeah. The other side of this is for Daredevil is that since Yennenga has no feints, you get to play Take Any an infinite amount of times. Yennenga's generally good at fatigue against most other fighters, but the fact that she doesn't have any feint means that Daredevil gets to go infinite really easily. Yennenga's only way to win is to just kill Daredevil straight up. Yeah, now we're at range center. So Daredevil probably goes here to the purple space. Right next to the red purple, but that would open up point blank attack. But no, I think Yennenga doesn't do that. You always play point blank now for defense. And especially on this map, I was thinking earlier that the archers would help provide map coverage, but with the archers gone, I'm actually wondering that Yennenga might not want the archers to ever come back again. They use the surprise volleys for action gains, and then the shield formations, just play them at the end. You want Daredevil to interact with Yennenga, not with the archers. Yep. As Yennenga here, you're just really fishing for damage. Just hope you win enough interactions to win the game. This is good for Daredevil, but there's not really no punish for Take Any anyway. And wow, that's an insane boost tree. Wow. Although he didn't really need all 3, but still good. And I think as Daredevil, you don't really want to draw that card anyway. You want to keep drawing defenses. So here, if you're Yennenga, your main things for you to consider is that you've already played 1 Master of the Hunt. So you want the other one to go off in a successful turn. Hopefully. You still have 2 surprise volleys and 2 double attacks. And you want those to not get feinted, especially. You've already played 1 skirmish. Once the other skirmish is played, every feint that Daredevil plays from this point onwards is just perfect, no matter what. Technically, it's not perfect. If the perfect interaction for Daredevil would be to feint something like double attack or surprise volley. Wow, another good interaction for DD. And Yennenga played a point blank on attacking. So that's 1 less punishment later for Daredevil if he wants to attack Yennenga with Devil. Yeah, you're okay with double maneuver here. Discard another attack card if you have one. Another Man Without Fear. And then as Yennenga here, I don't really... This matchup kind of feels really weird to play for the Yennenga side, but it's not unwinnable. but it does feel sometimes like the game's completely out of your control. You just kind of throw cards at Daredevil and hope that the good interactions land. And then you just hope that it happens enough times in the game for you to win. If you attack with a double attack and then it's not fainted with the first one, so Daredevil can't really play the feint on the second one because it'd be a waste of a card. So they'd have to play 2 defenses into a double attack. And then you just try to whittle Daredevil down, stuff like that. Yeah, you're boosting with shield formation here. Or we take it back though. It's okay. It's the same thing. If you only need the boost to get there, you might need the boost 3 later on for different positioning. I have a feeling this is gonna be a double attack, but I don't know. It could be anything. It's not. It's a surprise volley. Still good. Yeah, double attack. Yeah, you never bring back the archers anymore. It's not that kind of game. Daredevil's never gonna attack you. Also, with this positioning, actually, Daredevil has an awkward way to get out. 1, 2, 3. A double maneuver does get him out. Wow. Actually, if Daredevil's doing pretty well. I mean, you rip out a feint from your deck, which is bad since you like feint for defending, but you're back to full HP. And Yennenga has played 2 surprise volleys. I think is Daredevil gonna be taking this next one? You take 3. Okay, yeah. That's exactly what you want to see as Yennenga. You want more of that to happen. But in that one turn, Yennenga's played 2 surprise volleys and 1 Rain of Arrows. So a bit of damage less from Yennenga. I'm actually surprised. Oh. Wow, interesting taking it. But I think as Yennenga, you don't really mind that. Obviously still keeping in mind that that's not really the game that Daredevil's trying to play here. Most of the time, Daredevil isn't going to be trying to kill. But if we do another one of those, yeah, you don't defend, you just use everything for attacking. That's the idea. 1 damage. It was a feint. Now Yennenga's gonna attack again. You have to attack here again, Yennenga. It's a double attack, I feel it. It's not though, okay. Wow. Okay. 2 damage. Still. So. I guess the idea by not using point blank on defense there is that if you use it on attack, you try to whittle down Daredevil's defenses again. It's like a completely full send Yennenga. I think Phara0n1k knows how this matchup goes. Yeah, okay. How much healing? If this is another feint, it's gonna be very sad for Daredevil though. Heal 2, it's fine. But Breather's a pretty decent card, all in all. Yeah, I don't know. It's not... There is a certain skill here from Yennenga to be able to know exactly how to handle this matchup, but I think it's quite visible that Yennenga just kinda hopes that good stuff happens. So far, I mean 13 each. I mean some good stuff's happening. It's a mixed bag for both players so far. Takenis ripping out feints and stuff like point blank offensively into a grappling hook. So 2 damage, stuff like that. But the skirmish landed into a feint as well earlier, so some good stuff's happening for both sides. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. Maneuver boost, attack. 1 card actually for Yennenga. Can we just try to kill Yennenga? Yeah, but you through adversity right now, then you maneuver, you attack, blind boost the devil. No, okay. The Yennenga has 1 card in hand. But no, as our devil, you try to survive. There's no point in trying to kill Yennenga most likely. Okay, yeah, 1 card in hand for Yennenga. She can't really afford to just attack again, right? I believe she did actually show earlier that was a shield formation. Yeah. I mean, if you can find the opportunities here to attack as Daredevil, that's also pretty good. But I think Yennenga defends with a shield formation here, right? It's the only card that she can attack with. Oh, point blank now though, okay. Would guys take 2? That's still better for Yennenga. Every time damage is dealt, every time damage is traded, it's always going to be beneficial for Yennenga because it's her main and only out. So we don't have any more point blanks. That means that aside from the 1 Stallion charge, every other devil this point on will be safe for Daredevil. Aside from the fact that Yennenga gets to double attack after. Yeah, a force adjacency. Yennenga double maneuvers here, I think. Or do you actually boost attack here? There's an argument, but no, okay. Actually, that was the end of the turn. Daredevil is okay with, if you don't have enough defenses in your hand, you just overdraw this card here. It's fine. Yeah, discard an attack. And the scheme. So, all good. You probably have taken here somewhere there. Okay, I think we might see the 2 double attacks here. And then Yennenga could win, technically. If Daredevil's breaking, which it's not impossible sometimes. We might see something like take any into grappling hook. If Daredevil tries to suspects it's a double attack. We do only have 1 feint left right now. Okay, well, we block 1. So here's Yennenga. You'd be really happy here if Daredevil just took the next 3. But it is a take any. So Daredevil just wants it to not be a feint. And yeah, we rip out the scheme, which importantly for Daredevil is in the defense. So in actuality, you kind of help clean your deck up with that discard. We have 8 cards left in deck for Yennenga. 1 damage. And still 1 double attack roaming around there somewhere. 4 cards for both guys. Daredevil's gonna have time for another Daredevils later on. I think you only need 1 more. But 2 would definitely lock it in, of course. Yennenga's kind of running out of damage as well. But you still have 2 momentum shifts, 1 skirmish, and 2 jaws. So a lot of high value attacks straight up. And no feints. For this moment, Daredevil is a feintless fighter. Actually, isn't this a bit of a... Am I mistaken? Is a bit of a misposition? Or... Because this only requires a boost 1 for Yennenga over here. But a boost 2 here. So Yennenga would have wanted to go here anyway. If they were gonna attack. Unless Daredevil doesn't want to be adjacent. That's Sidious. Yennenga can win this. She has the deck to run away. And when DD comes in and reshuffles, he won't have feints. She can gain action and attack 3 times in a row. Just being in a good spot that he can't grapple away. It's true. Although right now, Yennenga doesn't have any more action gains. 2 Master of the Hunts and Surprise Volleys are gone. We do have 1 more Rain of Arrows, but that would be like 3 attacks in 1 turn. 1 double attack and then 1 of something else. Probably a skirmish or a jaws. Probably, I think, better to attack with a skirmish and then pull back grappling hook and then you double attack. So that would be 3 attacks. Yep, a lot of defenses in Daredevil's discard pile. I think Yennenga does identify that she's in a good position right now to just start running away. Daredevil desperately needs to recur right now. Yep, you will need to recur at least 1 more time here, Daredevil. Then survive the aftermath of that. Oh, you recur feint. Okay. With technically Yennenga does still have 1 more skirmish, so that would be the punish that Yennenga's really wanting to see. I think she probably does attack with skirmish here, although that would prevent that skirmish double attack option later on. Stop a grappling hook potentially. Take a knee, but you do discard 1 more card from your discard pile, from your deck. So take 2 damage. Now you have to maneuver attack with Devil. But you would be doing it with an empty deck. Yeah, you're guaranteed to have 1 now. Actually, that's a heal tree as well. That's pretty good for Daredevil. So now you maneuver attack with Devil. You can't get punished. There's gonna be a lot of damage. Yeah, it's guaranteed. It's a Devil. So actually, I don't think you even need to discard. You're fine. You're just letting it go through, right? Well, technically, the archers still have the 1s, but yeah, not discarding. Hayns says in chat for our clarification. It does mean this spin happens. I think this archer's gonna be attacking. Okay. We transfer the damage instead. Okay. 6 cards in hand for Daredevil and 5 cards in hand for Yennenga. Archer attacks. I think this is going to be a skirmish. With Daredevil, with Phara0n1k hoping that Daredevil thinks it's going to be a 1. So Daredevil feints it, and then it's a skirmish for 2 damage. Would be the hopeful situation. Hopeful interaction for Yennenga. We are thinking about it as Daredevil. Maybe we're thinking about something like that. It's basically the only other option. We do still have 1 more of the 2 from the archer. Since we probably don't attack with Momentous Shift as a blank tree. Okay, it is a blank too, yeah. Actually, we don't have any true adversities here as Daredevil to get out of this spin, but I think it's fine. Okay, well, hinting that is good. If that was a skirmish instead, Daredevil would be pretty sad. So we do get the intended interaction. It's devils, yeah, okay, yeah. No point in defending. Well, if we did have this one, we would love to have defended with that, so I guess it's in the deck. What is this? They're the Yennenga maneuvered in. It's not a point blank. So what's this going to be? 1 damage, 2 damage for the Yennenga. Yeah, I think Daredevil is in the bag, right? If you really want to, you could wait for deck out. Then no, if deck out happens, I was thinking with Devils, but Yennenga's gonna be dead before then, I think. You managed to hit the last Devils into this archer, so things are good. Yeah, take any insult to injury. It is a boost tree. It's a boost too. Okay. Heal 2, then just defend 1 more, and then you've absolutely sealed it, I think. But if you do take this, let's see. No, you don't take it. Okay. And now we attack with the devil again. You actually get to recur here as our devil. You get to recur 4 defenses. But I don't think it really matters anymore, right? It's like this matchup is kind of so lame, right? Their devil only attacked with Devil of Hell's Kitchen the entire time. So yeah. Some people say it's evenish, but I don't know, Daredevil just kind of plays this really, really simply. Now, and actually that wasn't really a pin. Yep, we're just moving along now. So 1, am I meant to shift? I don't know. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna formally wrap on for the end. Take a knee. Yep. Usually, like Daredevil loses this from a bit of misfortune, but I think this game has been very good for Daredevil. GG's, yeah. Sucks to fight against Daredevil without feints or big damage. Yeah. I think those are the matchups that traditionally Daredevil beats. But yeah, Daredevil's a lot more fun when he's fighting against the guys who can actually feint. Then you actually have to play the game. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that video, try clicking the other ones here on screen. Like and subscribe, and see you next time.